One day I woke up and I decided, you know what? I want to travel more. How can I travel more with 7 kids, basically 6 kids plus my son-in-law plus my grandbaby child? How can I do that? Keyword is affordably. And then I had the most brilliant idea ever. Hey, you know what? Why don't I apply to an airline? Airlines will not be named, okay? American. Because obviously when you have so many kids and a grandbaby child, the best idea, the most logical idea, because you also have no time for yourself, is to go apply for a job, because that is so freaking smart. Go online to American Airlines and I applied. So I went through the entire application process, and that included about 45 minutes of a personality test. And if anyone knows me, you know I have to conceal this personality because I'm really an acquired taste. I know that, and I'm okay with that. Sitting there doing the personality test, and I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I hide my batshit crazy personality? Because I don't want to scare them. Somehow I did, and 2 weeks later, I got an email in my inbox. And you guessed it, it was an invitation to the interview, and I was so excited. I was like on cloud 9. Just call me boss bitch, because I was gonna get a job. Don't mind the fact that it was an entry-level position and you're only getting paid like $14 an hour, but whatever. Regardless, that's neither here nor there. I was a boss bitch. And to be honest, I don't even care, because in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, free freaking flights. So obviously I did the logical thing and I went to go get a new dress. It was really, really snug, but I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's just for an interview. It was so cute. It fit me in all the right places, but it was tight. By tight, I mean, not the bottom, but just like this region right here. I redid my nails. I did some subtle professional CEO nails. If you know anything about me, you know damn well that I don't do some subtle nails. I mean, look at this set right here. No. And I was thinking, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this damn job. The day of the interview, I looked cute. My hair was in. It was great. I'm in my cute little dress, professional nails. I literally felt like the CEO of American Airlines. I'm not even joking. I walked in there like, yeah, I can't be beat. I got this job. You know, a little manifestation never hurt anyone. When I first walked into the interview room, there were like 15 tables, and I'm like sussing out, okay, which one would be the best table, kind of like mentally, you know, upping myself on people. Yeah, that's horrible. Don't judge me. I'm like, who can I beat? So I sat at the table that I thought I could beat. After we watched the video and we did all the pre-hiring stuff, we went into individual rooms with our table. They asked some weird questions, okay, and nothing is worse than seeing the person next to me literally reading his answers to the people. I mean, I'm here for it, but I surely thought, I was like, yeah, I got this in the bag. I got this job for sure. I was answering every question. I was even giving him a good little chuckle. I thought I was great. Plus, I had 16 years experience of wedding photography and customer service, so I'm like, yeah, this is a no-brainer, because it was a customer service job. Anyways, the people that were interviewing us went ahead and went out of the room, and I was like, oh, I nailed it. Nailed it. They come back in and they start bringing people out one by one, and they're doing that one by one or a couple at a time so they could do the walk of shame with the other people that didn't get the job, because let me tell you, it was a long freaking hallway. So as they're walking people out, you know, there's about 5 of us left, and I'm like, damn, I got the job. This is exciting. And then they walked in and they're like, okay, everyone in here who is still in here, you guys got the job. When I told you we lost our minds, we lost our minds. We were cheering. We were excited. Woo! Travel. We're excited. We were cheering for like 45 seconds. Turks and Caicos, here I come. You know, things like that. You know how long 45 seconds is? To be cheering? Freaking long. They start going down the line and they're giving everyone their hiring paperwork and whatever. They finally get to me because I'm one of the last ones. And I see that there's no paperwork. And I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I just forgot. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, what's your name? I said, Chelsea. She's like, hold on. And so she goes out of the room and she comes back in. She comes up and she's like, I'm sorry, you didn't get it. And I'm like, what? Because we were just cheering for like a good 45 freaking seconds. This time, everybody's looking at me. My face is turning red. My heart is like freaking bumping out of my chest. And all of a sudden it got super hot and I'm like sweaty as hell. I said, what? She's like, you didn't get the job. And I'm like, I was mainly just a little surprised because she said it so fucking loud that everyone in the next building could hear. But I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like looking around at people and they're like, you know, with their sad little faces like, oh. And then one girl who has no couth was like, oh, girl, keep applying. So as I'm gathering my stuff, I'm thinking to myself like, ma'am, you just let me cheer with my fellow coworkers for 45 seconds before you told me I didn't get the job. You let us cheer. And now I'm gathering my stuff and I'm walking out, you know, and they're all cheering and talking and laughing. I'm walking down the hallway of shame hearing all the other people who got the job, because remember, they already took the people out of the building who didn't get the job. So I was the only one left, and I'm like quietly trying to like hustle down the hallway to get to my car. It was the worst walk of shame ever. I finally got to my car. I couldn't get into my car fast. Ooh. I couldn't get into my car fast enough. I shut the door, I lean back and I breathe in and out just to take a moment to realize what the just happened. And then I go to put my key in to start my car and I'm looking down and I notice on my cute little CEO attire that there's a big ass button missing right here. Right here, remember, in my very, very tight dress? Well, not only did I not get the job, but then I'm realizing that I had just flashed the entire employment department of American Airlines. And I'm really hoping I didn't do a little nip slip and give them a show that they didn't deserve. You're probably thinking this happened like a few years ago. No, like 6 months ago. It happened like 6 months ago. Okay, just thought you should know. Okay, love you, bye.